Let me introduce the updates on the Askkuber website in the last month or so. We added couple of features. Main thing is we added 4 more screeners. One of them is return on asset, second one is return on equity, so they are in the operational category. Then we have statistics, in that we added correlation, then we added Sharpe ratio, and yeah, that's all we added. So now let's go through. And then another thing we added on this page is that we provided the limit values for each along with the screener. So now in the question mark you can see what's going to be the limit value for each screener. Let's go through the definition of each of them. Sharpe ratio is an indicator of stock return compared to its volatility. Higher the Sharpe ratio means stock has performed better than the puff stock with a lower Sharpe ratio. There's a scenario which has been mentioned here. If there are two stocks, one of them has given higher return in absolute terms but lower Sharpe ratio, it means stock was more volatile during that time. And the another thing we added is correlation. Correlation is the measure of stock movement along with the broader indexes. So if stock is very highly correlated with the index, means you will get more or less return close to the index. The another way is return on equity. Return on equity is the return on the equity invested in the business. If for a high debt company this may be misleading, then our return on asset may be a better indicator. We should use return on asset for more capital intensive industries such as petrochemical and power. Their return on asset makes more sense than the return on equity. Let's try to use them. Let's say any company which is having Sharpe ratio more than 3 to 3.5. So we got the list of companies which are 26 companies. It means now let us sort them on the number. So Rajnath Finance. So Rajnath Finance is the company which has performed much better in the last 1 year. Let's see, it's a GC category company. Let's check the technical chart. Let's check the technical chart of this to confirm what we mean to say. What was the company we were looking for? Rajanath Finance technical charts. So let's have the chart for that for last 1 year. Yeah, stock has gone from 40 to 260 within the last 1 year. So that's the reason it's saying that it's 4 times, around 2 to 4 times higher than the index returns. So you can see that any stock we will find using the Sharpe ratio screener will be having higher return. Okay, now let's go to the next screener, which is, let's remove this screener. Now let's say correlation. We want to find all the companies which have correlation from 90 to 0.95, but there will be a lot of companies. So let's say company more than 5,000 crore. So okay, we found. So these companies are highly correlated with the, you will find most of the company in the index will be very highly correlated. So they will be all large cap company with a, so as we explained, higher correlation means closer to the index. Now let's remove this index. Now let's say return on equity. We want on any company which has returned on equity more than 20%. So it's giving more than 100 records, so that's why we didn't show that. So higher the, I think this is little misleading because banks are generally going to have higher return on equity because they have less equity, more debt. So in those cases it is better to use screener like return on asset. So return on asset, so let's see which company come, Punjab National Bank. So we can see that now these are the company which we found using the our asset filter, return on asset filter. Now one more thing which we added recently is announcement. Okay, let's do more things we added here. One of them is we have list of indexes this company belongs to. For example, Crompton Briefs belongs to Capital Goods, Power, BSE 100, Junior Nifty, CNX 500, CNX 100. So this company belongs to these many indexes. Second thing we added is the announcement. Now you can look at the company announcement made to the exchange on our website. So January 28 company declared 40% dividend, that's rupees 80 dividend. So now you can see more information on about the company. Now you can see that we have here that company gave 80 cents dividend on the 11/3. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Enjoy.